Well, I'm glad someone's dizziness has stopped, because mine, I'm not gonna lie, it comes and goes at this point. It's a downside of being slightly anemic. And just not very healthy in general. Anyway, hey there guys, my name is Nix and welcome back to Steins Gate 0. Last time, we chose to let Kagari answer the phone, I guess is what happened at the end of last episode. She answered the phone and I guess we put her memories back into her. Anyway, as I've said, the dizziness appears to have stopped. The room was pitch black. There was no one there but me. Even Suzuha, who should have been living here, was gone. So, let me just run a few things through my head. We definitely transported to a 1 point something timeline, so this definitely is an alpha world line. Meaning, you know, Cursor's still dead. It's just a fact of life at this point. I'm just trying to work out, like, or remember where we are. Daru, Mayuri, Faris, Luca, and Kagari too. Everyone was gone. I was so tired and sleepy. I clutched my smartphone and laid down on the sofa. I closed my eyes, too tired to think. Oh, thank God Mayuri is still alive. Oh, Karen! Wake up! It's lunchtime! Someone was shaking me softly. Oh, Karen, you're sleeping too much! Kagari will be here soon. Well, good news. She's still Kagari. Kagari? The second I heard her name, my mind snapped back to alertness. I forced myself to sit up. Please, for the love of God, tell me I didn't headbutt Mayuri as I do so. I was sitting on the sofa in the lab. Outside the window, it was bright. Oh, you're finally up! Hi, Mayuri. How have things been? Yeah. Oh, that was just an ominous piano note. I'm sorry, it just took me aback slightly. Mayuri nodded, satisfied, and left my side. I took a look around the room. The table was covered in notebooks and textbooks that seemed to belong to Mayuri. She was probably doing her homework. I could see Daru's huge back hunched over the PC. The monitor was displaying a cute anime character. He seemed to be playing another H game. For fuck's sake, Daru, stop doing this in front of Mayuri. From the looks of things, the only people in the lab were him, me, and Mayuri. The time on my phone said it was just before noon. And no Amadeus. Okay, just making a note of where we stand, as I say. Which meant I'd been asleep for more than 10 hours. Oh no. I must have passed out before I checked to see if the world line had changed. I listened for a moment and could hear the usual bustling of Akihabara outside. There was no sign of Stratfor. That alone made me feel relieved. Okari? You look like you were having a bad dream. Is everything okay? I need some more water. Hold on. God damn, that's my last water. Guess who needs to go shopping tomorrow. Also, mouse, get off the screen. I may have been a bit too eager to call this music sinister. It's actually quite calming. Yeah. Want some barley tea? You shouldn't have Dr. Pepper. I instinctively wanted to call it Dr. Pepper, even though it's definitely Dr. P because we're not allowed brands in this world, apart from Chaos Child. That's a brand that's allowed to exist. have Dr. P right after you get up, right? Also, you shouldn't have Dr. P sounds like a weird innuendo. I don't know why. Yeah, tea's fine. Okay, got it! Mayuri went to the kitchen. Oh, they're out to the clean cups. Just give me a second, I'll wash one. I'm fine. No hurry. Oh, Mayushi! I'd like some tea too. Okay! This all felt like an old memory. It seemed like ages ago since I'd last had a normal conversation like this. But this was no time to be sentimental. While Mayuri was washing the cup, I needed to get things straight in my head. There was a world line change, right? In the end, I'd hesitated at the last second. If Kagari, or perhaps Kurisu, hadn't stopped me, maybe the world line wouldn't have changed and Stratfor would have caught us. But change it did. I could still feel the lingering sensations from my reading Steiner, so I was sure of it. From the looks of things, Mayuri and Daru were the same as ever, and the immediate danger was gone. The reason for the change was probably the deletion of Kurisu's memories from within Kagari. Those memories must have included something that dealt with the time machine, which meant that their existence was important enough to control whether or not the world line changed. And I deleted them. No. No, it could be the opposite too. Maybe even if Maho's program hadn't worked right and the memory rewrite failed, the world line would have changed anyway? Unlike last summer, it wasn't clear what was making the world line change now. The first thing I needed to do was see if Kagari's memories had been successfully rewritten. Here you go! At the same time I decided on my plan, Mayuri brought me a cup on a tray. I'll get some barley tea now, okay? She put the tray on the table and headed for the fridge. I looked and saw that there were 4 cups on the tray. 4? Mayuri, why are there 4 cups? Huh? Because Kagari's going to want some too! That's right. Kagari. Kagari's coming? She just sent me a message on Line. She'll be here soon. I see. What's she coming over for? You called her. You sent everybody a message on Ryan yesterday and said we all needed to meet here at noon. Oh shit, I did. Yeah, about that, guys. It's our 3rd meeting to try and come up with a way to get our memories back. It's you, me, and Kagari-tan. Not that we've had any luck so far. I called her. Mayushi wants to help too, but I've got work today. I could hear Mayuri apologizing from the kitchen. I hope she gets her memories back soon. I'm trying to remember if I've seen a Mayuri without a hat, and I have. It just weirds me out every time I look at it. I look at it and I'm like, something's missing from this picture. Yeah, it's the hat. That's what it is. It must be sad not to remember anything except the recent past. She didn't remember anything except the recent past? What was going on? Kagari should still have her memories from when she was a kid. Maybe trying to rewrite her memories actually deleted them? Here you go. Mayuri handed me a cup filled with barley tea. Oh, thanks. I took the cup, trying my best to hide my internal shock. I know, who the fuck drinks tea cold? I'll leave yours here, Daru. Thanks. Oh, that was me trying to swallow. I was like, that was like a weird heartbeat noise that was just made. And then no, it's just Okabe trying to swallow. I gulped down the tea, stood up from the sofa, and went over to Daru. Daru. What's up? I lowered my voice so the Mayuri couldn't hear. Did the memory rewrite for Kagari succeed? Or did it fail? Daru looked at me for a moment, confused. What are you talking about? Huh? That wasn't the answer I had expected. I'm asking if we succeeded in deleting Kurisu's memories from Kagari's brain. What movie is that? It sounds scary. Are you finally back to the old you? I froze for a moment. Daru didn't look like he was lying. He had no reason to lie anyway. Did that mean in this world line, Kurisu's memories had never been implanted in Kagari? Come with me! What? I'm playing an H game right now! Just come with me! I dragged Daru outside the room, leaving a very confused Mayuri behind. Oh, poor Mayuri. Wow, it's cold. Ocarina, are you trying to kill me? Just be quiet and help me for a minute. I want to check some things. He must have sensed that I was serious, because after a moment's surprise, he nodded silently. Is Kagari missing her memories right now? That's right. I've said that a bunch of times. Including her memories of the future, before she got in the time machine. Yes! All she remembered is what's happened lately. If she remembered the future, we could at least tell her Mayushi who she really was. You're telling me that Mayuri doesn't know Kagari is her daughter? Yep. You decided to keep it a secret. Which means that the only people who know Kagari's from the future are... me, you, and Suzuha. Is that all? That's all. Unless you told someone. I see. Sorry. I must really not be awake yet. I've had a dream I'm mixing up with reality. Don't worry about it. I live in a dream 24 hours a day, baby! And anyway, it felt like forever since I've seen you so excited about something. I don't think I'd call it excited, Daru. Instead of answering, I took a second to think. It seemed like there were three main differences with Kagari in this world line. 1. She didn't have Kurisu's memories. 2. She didn't have her own memories of her childhood. 3. Only me, Daru, and Suzuha knew who Kagari really was. In other words, Mayuri didn't know that Kagari was her daughter. Am I back? This Kagari seemed closer to the one I met before I jumped to the Alpha World line. Everything seemed mostly the same as before, including the fact that we were trying to get back her memories. Did that mean a second world line change had sent me back to the old one? If I had the divergence meter, I could tell, but... I was starting to think like I used to. I chuckled at myself. I should stop. I decided to have nothing to do with the time machine or the time leap machine. All I could do was help Kagari get her memories back. Oh, Karin, you've been acting kind of weird for a bit, you know.
Yeah.
No, I'm fine. Don't worry about it. I hope so. Anyway, it's really cold. Can I go back in? Yeah, I'm cold too. Dara and I raced back inside the room. When I got back, I could just barely make out Mayuri's voice. I'm not going to sing to spare you all. Mayuri hadn't noticed us come back in. She was putting her textbooks into her bag, and it sounded like she was also singing a song. What song is that? It was only then that she realized I was there. Oh, welcome back! It's cold outside. What were you guys talking about? We were just talking about this season's anime. I know, it's October. Higurashi has started again. And I can't watch it for reasons you'll hopefully see soon. Oh, wow! Hey, what song was that? Oh, was I singing it? Searching for one thing. The laughter of the stars. Shining on the wind. If you reach out, you can grab it. Also, I definitely couldn't fit the words she's singing to that tune. I heard something fall near the front entrance. Is that Kagari? Oh god, you've triggered her. At some point, Kagari had opened the front door. She was standing there with a shocked expression, her mouth gaping open and closing. Her bag was lying at her feet. She must have dropped it in surprise when she came in. But did anything that surprising happen? Oh, Kagari! That song. I recognize it. You do? That song is... Kagari was trying to point at Mayuri, but shaking too much to do it. That song... She fell to the floor, like a puppet with its strings cut. Not to ruin the moment, Kagari does a lot of that. Not gonna lie. I mean, she has very good reason to, it's just... She's very good at passing out. Kagari! Kagari! Oh god, we're young Kagari. What song is that?
れはね、
This is a really important song.
大事な歌なの。どんな歌なの？
What kind of song?
泣いている人を
It's a song to make people smile when they're crying, maybe.
泣いてる人を笑わせ
Is
る
it
のが
important to make people smile when they're crying?
それも大事だけ
That's
ど、
also important, but that's not
そう
all.
じゃなくてね、この歌は
This is
マ
the
マ
song
と
that
かがりちゃ
brought
ん
you
を
and
つ
me
ないでくれ
together.
た歌なの。この歌があったから、
This song is the reason we met.
その歌がなかったら、
So, what you're saying is if it weren't for that song, you might not be my mommy?
そんなの、
I don't want that.
ああ、
Oh, sorry.
そういう意
That's
味で
not
言
what I
ったん
meant.
じゃないの。何があっても、
I'll always be your mommy, no matter
か
what.
がりちゃんのママだよ。でも、
But,
そうだな。 かがりちゃんには、この歌、
I want you to remember this song,
覚えておいてほし
Kagari.
いな。いつか、かがりちゃんが
For the
大
day
事
you
な
meet
人
someone
と
really
出会った
important
時
to
の
you.
ために、その人が泣いている時、
So that when they're crying, you can make them smile.
一緒に
Come
歌お
on,
う。
sing it with me, okay?
探し物ひとつ、星の笑う声、探し物ひとつ、星の笑う声、上手
You're really good.
次はね、
Now the next part is...
ママ
Mommy?
ママ、どこ？
Where are you, Mommy?
どこに行ったの？
Where'd you go?
ねえ、
Mommy?
マ
Mommy?
マ、ママ。
Mommy?
いや、
No!
行かないで。
Don't go! I wet a towel at the sink and put it around Kagari's forehead as she lay on the sofa. She looked like she was having a nightmare. Her breath was shallow and pained. She still wasn't awake. You think she's okay? I don't know. She just collapsed out of nowhere after all. It'd been about 5 minutes when she'd arrived, and then immediately collapsed. Dara and Mayuri and I had somehow managed to get her over to the sofa. Wait, isn't putting a wet towel on someone's forehead what you do when they got a high fever? She doesn't look like she's got a fever at all. Does this work on people who've just passed out? It's not like we've got a better option. I don't know of any other things we can do. Neither Daru nor I had knowledge required to handle the situation. Since Kagari had no insurance card and no residency certificate, taking her to a hospital felt like a very bad idea. All we could do was wait for her to wake up.
Mama.
I heard her whisper something. She just said mommy. We both put our ears closer to her mouth. No! Don't go! Mommy! She suddenly jerked upwards. The two of us just barely managed to avoid getting a headbutt. That was close. But wait, no. I missed my chance to do something naughty to Kagari-tan and not get blamed for it. Stupid. Oh, I'm so stupid. I ignored Daru, who was bashing his head against the floor in frustration, and spoke to Kagari.
大丈夫か
You okay?
岡部さん
Okabe? Kagari seemed confused, and it took her a moment to realize that she was lying on the sofa.
私寝てたんですか
Was I asleep?
どうして
Why?
覚えてない
You don't remember?
ラボに来た途端、マユシ
You
を
saw
見て
Mayushi the minute you got here and then fainted.
まゆりさんは
When I looked at Mayuri? I realized that her tone had changed since the world line switch. More precisely, it had switched. It was back to how it was when I first met her.
君はマユリが口ずさんで
You
いた
seem to know the song she was singing.
歌
The song? Oh,
そうですあの歌
that's right, that song! I know that song!
どこかで聞いたことが
I've heard it somewhere.
ずっと
A long, long time ago, when I was a little kid.
おう、来たこれ
Ooh, for the win! This is totally a sign that her memories are gonna come back.
まゆりさんはまゆりさん
Where's Mayuri? Where'd she go?
あの歌のこと教えてもらわなきゃ
I have to get her to tell me about that song. Her eyes darted around the lab.
マユリはメイクインのバイトがあって
She had to go work at May Queen, so she left as soon as you got here.
かがりたんのことすごく
She was really worried about you.
本当にごめん
I'm really sorry.
今日はランチタイム
They asked me to come in for the lunch shift today, and I really can't miss it.
でおかり
Kagari, Daru, take care of Kagari for me, okay?
そうですか
I see.
他に何か思い
Is
出
there
し
anything else you remembered?
どんなことでもいいんだ
It doesn't matter how small.
他に
Anything else? She put her hand to her forehead so she could think.
と
But then she shook it softly.
ダメです
No,
他には何
I
も
don't remember anything else.
歌のことも知っているのは確か
I
なんで
know
す
I've heard that song before, but
誰から聞いたのかとか
I can't remember who I heard it from at all.
かがりたんさ、今気絶
Did you
してる
dream at
間
all when you were passed out just now, Kagari-tan?
夢ですか
Dream?
うん、うなされてたからさ
You look like you were having a
ママ
bad
って
dream.
呼んでた
You kept saying mommy.
ああ起きた時も
Oh, you yelled that when you woke up too.
私そんなことを
I did?
歌がトリガーになって何か記憶
I
が
wonder if that song might have been the key to bringing back some of your memories or something.
と
Well,
ダメ思い出せません
no, I can't remember anything.
確かに何かの夢を
I
見
think
て
I
いた
was
気が
dreaming,
します
yes.
とても大切な夢だった
Dream
よう
was really
な気がす
important.
るんですけど
そうか
I see.
すみません
I'm sorry for causing all of this trouble. Both Daru and I knew it was a big step forward. She knew the song that Mayuri was singing, and she said she'd learned it when she was a child. That would have been in the future before she'd gone in the time machine, which meant there could only be one answer. It was the future Mayuri who taught Kagari that song.
オカリン、ひとまず
オカリン、
マユシに聞いてみるのが
You think asking Mayushi will be a good first step?
そうだな
You're
バイ
right.
トはランチタイムだけって言ってた
She said she only had to work the lunch shift, so let's head over to May Queen when it's winding down.
私も行きます
I'll go too! Kagari quickly stood up off the sofa.
落ち着いて
Calm down.
今すぐ行くわけ
We're
じゃ
not
ない
leaving right away.
もう
You
少し
should rest a little.
休んでいた方がいい
あ
Oh,
そうですね
you're right.
すみません
Sorry. And then her stomach rumbled. Uh,
腹が減ったのか
you hungry?
カップ
We've
麺
got
が
instant ramen.
あとはマユシが買い
And Mayuri's chicken wings and bananas too.
バナナいただ
I'd like a banana. She seemed really embarrassed. Daru, you're not doing anything sus with these bananas, are you?
お帰りになさいませご主人様
I'm never prepared. I should be prepared, but I'm never prepared. Welcome back, Meowster! When we opened the door to May Queen Yan Yan, the usual cat-eared maid was there to welcome us.
あおかり
Oh, Ocarin! She gets more and more insufferable as the days go by. Kagari Nan, too! Welcome back!
こんにちはフェイリスさん
Hello, Faris.
おに
Meow.
ゃおかりん
Ocarin, every time you've been here lately, it's been with a different girl.
奥義を極め
So it's true what they say, that you've mastered the aura of a popular college boy, yeah?
本当だったのかにゃ
そんなんじゃない。
That's not it.
マユリを迎えに来たんだ。
I'm here to see Mayuri.
そろそろバイト
I figured she'd be about done with her shift.
マユシーは今日キッ
She's working in the kitchen today, yeah?
キッチン。
The kitchen?
今日はランチタイムのメイド
We didn't have enough maids for lunchtime today.
この時間だけマユシ
So we had her come in to help, yeah?
なあ、
Hey,
マユリに料理
is
を
it really okay is it really okay to let her cook?
本人はやりたがってたけど
You really wanted to cook, but we had her focus on washing plates, yeah? That was Faris for you. She knew exactly who belonged where.
もう上がってもらったから今
I told her she could go home, so she should be changing right now, yeah?
じゃあ外で待ってる。
Tell her we're waiting outside then.
了解にゃ
Roger, yeah? We waited down below for a bit before Mayuri came out.
おかり
Kagari! Kagari!
ごめんね迎えに
Thanks for coming to get me. Is Kagari okay?
大丈夫
Also, fuck you, Daru. I don't care if you came to see me. Just thought I'd point that out. Ocarin, yep. Kagari, yep. Daru, who the fuck's Daru? We don't care. As soon as she got out of the store, Mayuri ran out and gave Kagari a big hug. She had a worried look on her face as she peered into Kagari's eyes.
ありがとうマユリさん
Thanks, Mayuri. Yeah, but I'm okay now.
よかった
Oh, I'm so glad.
バターンって倒れちゃった
You just fell over, so I was really worried.
心配かけて
I'm sorry. I'm sorry I worried you.
でもどうして二人して
Why did you two come to get me? Oh, okay, Daru didn't bother coming. Did we leave Daru in the store?
お前に聞きたいこと
There was something I wanted to ask you
さっき口ずさんで
about that song you were singing. I repeated the conversation I had in the lab for Mayushi.
というわけで
So, can you tell us where you heard that song?
教えてほしい。
マユシーは
Mayushi heard Suzu singing
歌
it.
っていたのを聞いたの
鈴葉が
Suzuha was singing it? That's right.
マユシーは
After work, Mayushi studies at the lab a lot.
よく雨の日はね
On rainy days, Suzuha does her training
部屋の
inside.
中でト
Like
レーニング
push-ups
して
and
い
sit-ups
る
and stuff.
それでね
When she finishes her training, she always takes a
シャ
shower.
ワーを浴びるんだけど
Oh, and she sings it in the shower?
出た後は髪を乾
After
か
she
しな
comes
がら
out, she looks at the window with the rain as she dries her hair.
その時にね
And when she does, she always softly sings this song.
口ずさんでるんだよなんていう歌なのか
I never asked what it's
す
called
ず
though.
さんに聞いたことはないんだけどね
なるほど。
I see. So maybe it was a song from the future then? Like a song that was popular with people in the 2030s, maybe? Maybe Kagari learned it at the same time as Suzuha did.
それなら次は
So
鈴葉に当たってみる
maybe we should ask Suzuha next.
そうですね
You're right.
ここまで来たんだ。
I've come this far, so I'll stay with you until we find out.
本当ですか
Really?
ありがとうござい
Thank you! My relationship with Suzuha was still pretty strained in this world, but she would probably help me get Kagari's memories back.
一度戻ろう。
Let's head back to the lab.
ブラウン管工房
She should be working at the Brawn Tube workshop.
まゆしも一緒に
Mayuri will go with you.
まゆりさんいいんですか
You sure, Mayuri? Mayuri gave a cheerful answer, then started to fidget as if she was embarrassed for some reason.
ね
I don't know how to say this, but
けどかがりさんを見てると
when I see you, Kagari,
っていう
I
気
feel
持ち
like I have to do something.
守ってあげたいとか
It's like I want to protect you, or I want to help you.
そういうなんでなのかな
I wonder why.
不思議
It's
だね
strange, isn't it? Oh, apparently she can feel those motherly instincts across timelines. And again, I shouldn't be surprised. It happened in the Nonary games as well, so I guess it does just transcend time. Maybe it was the bond between mother and daughter. It was going to be a long time before Mayuri became Kagari's mother, though.
それにね
And also,
思い出がないのって寂
I
しい
think
と
it's sad
思う
not
から
being able to remember things.
まゆりさん
Mayuri,
ありがとうございます
thank you.
ううん
It's fine. Let's all do our best. So the three of us went back to the lab.
あれ
Huh?
さんの自転車が
Suzu's bike isn't here.
おかしいな。
That's strange.
出る時にはあっ
It
た。
was here when we left. Just as we went to peek inside the Brawn 2 workshop, Tenyoji came out.
おう
Hey,
なんか用か
you need something?
あの、スザンはいませんか。
Is Suzuha here?
さっきまで。
I think she was working a while ago.
ああ
Oh, she left for the day.
今日は上がったぜ午後から用事があるとかでな
She said she had something to do this
真面目
afternoon.
な顔して
It seemed pretty serious.
何の用事かは。
Did you ask what it was?
いや
Nope.
バイトのプライベート
I'm not interested in getting involved in my part-timers' private lives. That was all he said before heading back inside the shop.
すずさん
I wonder where she went. My guess, time machine.
用事ってなんでしょう
What
ね
do you suppose she had to do? I hoped it was nothing serious. I hoped that Okarin would fucking actually try and get a hold of her. I know you're saying you'll try Ryan. Oh, okay, that's not working. Never mind. I think I've got a hint for Kagari's memories. There are some things I want to ask you. Where are you? Go, go, Curry!
ゴーゴーカレー。
Go, go, Curry? Was she eating a late lunch? Was that important?
とにかく行ってみよう。
Let's go check it out. Oh god, is she proving she could eat the whole fucking bowl again like she did on the date? Well, not the date with her date, on the date Daru had with Yuki. I almost forgot her fucking name. She's not been in this for so long. Jesus Christ, characters come and go as they please. I can't even remember the names of the other two of Mayuri's friends. Oh, Christ. Yeah, I am actually drawing a blank as to their names. Oh, God, I'm terrible. Well, anyway, let's get back to Suzuha and her eating. Wow, that was amazing! The winner of this month's Goko Curry Akihabara eating contest is... the first person in store history to win 3 in a row! The Silent Slaughterer! Wow. How does she fit all that curry into her tiny body? She's the goddess of curry. The goddess of curry has appeared before us! She really slaughtered that curry. If you told me she was a real assassin, I'd believe it. That's because she is. Well, You know, she kills people. Let's be real. Congratulations to our winner, the Silent Slaughterer.
すごいな。
Wow.
すごいですね。
Wow. Was this what Azura had been up to? The store had said she won 3 times in a row, and the customers seemed to know her. Does this mean she was a regular? Suzuha made her way over to us through the cheering crowds.
あれ
Huh?
3人ともどう
What's
したの
wrong, you three?
ごめん。さっきは
Sorry,
大会
the
の
tournament was just about to begin, so I didn't have time to type out a longer response.
すごいね。
Wow, I can't believe you ate that big plate of curry!
ペロリ食べられるものは食べられ
Eat
る
what you can when you can. You need that nutrition to survive on the
必要な
battlefield.
素養だよ。戦場
The battlefield?
私
Did I hear that wrong?
間違えたんでしょうか。
気にしない方がいい。
It's probably better not to think about it.
おじさん、
So, Uncle,
かがりの記憶
what was this clue about Kagari's memories?
I explained what happened so far.
私
Huh?
の歌聞こ
You
え
heard me singing?
もう言ってよ。
You should have said something, Big Sis Mayu.
すずさんが歌ってる
You were so cute when you were singing.
可愛かった
I
か
thought
ら
if I said something, you'd stop.
教えたらやめちゃうかなと思って意地悪だな。
You're so mean.
それで、その歌はどこでした？
So, where'd you hear that song?
母さんだよ。
Mom,
母さんが歌ってたの。
Mom used to sing it.
ゆきさんが。
Yuki did?
ゆきさん
Huh?
Yuki?
すずはさんのお母様も
Your mom's name is
さんと
Yuki
おっしゃるん
too?
ですかあ
Oops.
いや、そうじゃない。
No,
ゆきさんの
that's not it.
母が
Yuki's nickname is Mom.
そうそうそういうこ
That's right.
とついあだ名で
I just call her that.
そう
do?
なんですか
How did she get that nickname?
それはごめん
Sorry, but
その話は
can,
また
we can talk about that some other time.
おじさんちょっと
Uncle,
こっち
over
来て
here.
Suzu and I stood a little away from Kagari.
あのさよく考えた
Listen.
ら母さんのこと
Is that really important hiding the truth about her mom from her?
記憶が戻らない可能性
Her
はある
memories might not come back, so it's smarter not to tell her, I think.
そうか
I see.
私としてはそれは
I'd like to
避けたい
avoid that if I
気持ちではあ
can.
るけど
それで、その歌
So Yuki taught you that song in the future, right?
未来。
もちろん
Of course.
母さんが料理を作りなが
She
ら
used to sing it as she cooked, so I learned it that way.
I was getting confused. So, what was going on here?
子供の頃の係は。
So when Kagari was little, she learned it from you or Yuki?
それはないよ
No way.
かがりがまゆ姉さんの養子
Kagari
にな
only
った
became
のは
Big Sis Mayu's adopted daughter after mom died.
私も人前で歌
And I've never sung it for anyone.
かがりに
I never let Kagari hear it.
あの頃は生き
It
る
was
の
all
に
I could
精
do
一
to
杯
survive back then.
そんな心の
I
余
didn't
裕
have
なんて
time
な
to
かったから
sing.
無意識に口ずさんでる
I didn't even realize that I've been
自分
singing
でも知
it.
らなかったくらいなんだかがりがこの歌を
She said she learned it from when she was a kid, so she probably learned it from Big Sis Mayu too.
教わったんだと思うよ
そうか。
I see. Which meant Kagari learned it from Mayuri, who had learned it from hearing Suzuha hum it. And Suzuha had learned it from Yuki, her mother.
なら、次はゆきさんに会った時
Means we need to visit Yuki, I guess.
なんだか伝言ゲームめいて
This is
た
turning into a game of telephone. But even so, if we kept at it, we were sure to learn the truth eventually.
私はタイムマシンの整備もあるし
I gotta do maintenance on the time machine, so I don't think I can go.
かがりのこと
Take care of Kyrie for me.
あ、
Yeah.
というわけだ。
So that's the story. I explained to Mayuri and Kagari what I learned from Suzuha. Of course, I couldn't tell them about the future. I skirted around that part of the story.
そっ
I see.
じゃあ
So next it's Yuki, right?
だね。
マユリ連絡
Mayuri, can you contact her for me?
Okay, sure.
Mayuri took out her phone to call Yuki.
うーん。出ない
She's
の。
not answering.
LINE 送っておくね。
I'll send her a Rhine.
Mayuri gave up on calling her and sent her a message on Rhine.
これで OK だよ。
There we go.
なんだか大ごとになって
I'm
しま
sorry
う。
this turned into such a big deal.
すみません。気にしなくていい。
Don't worry about it.
それにね、まゆ
You
し
know,
は
Mayushi's having fun going on a walk with Kagari.
楽しい。ありがとう。
Thanks.
私もまゆりさんとお話ししながら
I feel kind of relaxed too, talking with you like this.
ゆったりした気分になれるん
They're
です。
so fucking precious. I'm sorry, it just had to be said.
まゆ
Oh, me too.
私たち気が合うの
Maybe
か
we
もし
just
れ
get
ません
along.
ね。
That makes me happy.
If Daru was here, he'd yell Yuri for the win. Come to think of it, Daru said he'd got something to do today. And I hadn't seen him since we'd left the lab. It was probably something I didn't want to know about. Oh, he on a date with Yuki, and that's why she's not answering her phone. At least that's my guess.
ゆきさ
Oh,
んから
I just got a message from Yuki.
実は今走
I'm actually on a date with Hashida, it says.
It's like I know how this game works.
わ
Wow, I see.
あ、あの二人お付き合い
You're
してるんで
dating?
すか？
デートするほど進展していたとは
I hadn't heard that they were close enough to start dating. Is that what Daru was up to?
Looks like she's coming to the lab this
夕
evening.
方にはラボに来るみたい。
夕方か
Evening, huh?
時間が少し空くな
That's not for a little while.
でもデートのじゃ
I
な
don't think we should
い
interrupt their date, though.
そうですね。待
That's
ちましょ
right.
う。
Let's wait.
If Kagari wanted to wait, it wasn't my place to disagree. We decided to have Mayuri answer Yuki's message and then go back to the lab. On the way,
どうした
what's up?
おかり、あそこ。
Kagari, over there.
Mayuri suddenly lowered her voice and quietly pointed towards a nearby cafeteria with outdoor seating. Of course we ran into them, because that's just what we do. Two people we recognized were sitting at one of the tables. It was Yuki and Daru. I'd forgot you were part of this plot, Yuki. The two of them were eating a sandwich together. I don't know whether the explanation point on that means they were eating the same sandwich or...
これは
This is...
あれだな
I don't know.
とりあえず
I guess since Daru's over there and not here, I'll say it for him.
ダル
Daru,
野獣爆発し
normies must die.
どうしましょう。
What do we do?
邪魔しちゃ悪い
You
よ
shouldn't
ね。
get in the way.
とはいえ
But this is something you don't see every day, isn't it?
それは
That's very true.
Mayuri's eyes were filled with passion. She seemed to be truly cheering them on.
二人が食べ終わるのを待って
Should we wait for them to finish and pretend we would just happen to walk by?
あゆしは賛
He thinks that's a great idea.
成。いいと思います。
Sounds good to me.
Kagari and Mayuri were getting excited. Was this really that exciting? We sat at a nearby table in the corner of the terrace as to not let them see us. We covered our faces as best we could and quietly observed the two of them. They seemed to be enjoying their lunch. I could just barely make out what they were saying.
ほらほら、橋田さん。口の端にトマトついてますよ。
I've forgotten Yuki's voice. I want to say it was like Suzua's, but higher pitched.
Oh, Hashida! You got some tomato stuck in your mouth. I'll wipe it off.
No, I'm fine. Just fine. I'll wipe it off myself.
でもいつもハンカチ
But you never have a handkerchief with you, do you?
ほら
Come on, turn this way.
向けてください
僕の体液がついてる。
If any of my body fluids get on your handkerchief, you'll have to throw it out.
汚いなんて思ったりし
I
ま
will not.
すはい拭きますよ
Come on, here.
I don't even think I could replicate that noise if I tried. What is he doing?
仲良さそうで
They're getting along so well. I'm jealous.
お似合いですねあのお二人
You'll make the perfect couple.
そうか。
Do they?
そうですよ
Okay, I'm being yelled at by both of them. Okay. I don't get it.
They look so happy together. That's so nice.
Mayuri was watching them with stars in her eyes. And then...
まゆりさんお腹空いてるん
Mary,
ですか
you hungry?
えへへバイト
I was going to eat after work.
食べようと思って
なんだ。
Oh,
そう
will
だっ
you?
たのか。じゃあ何か注文す
Okay,
るか。
now I'll order something.
ここは俺が
My treat.
おごる
You sure?
手伝ってくれているお礼だ。
It's my way of saying thanks for helping.
やったー
Hey, you're so nice, Okarin.
じゃあねじゃあね
Okay, okay.
Mayuri's eyes shone as she looked at the menu.
クレープ食べたいな
I want crepes with lots of strawberries and cream.
いっぱい入ってるの
Thought you wanted like actual food, not just dessert. Evidently, the place was offering a special on crepes today. Well, thank God I could save some money.
わかった。
Okay, what about you, Kagari?
私はさっき
I just
お家で
ate
食べさせて
some.
もらいましたから
Come on, let's eat together.
遠慮しなくていいよ。
Don't worry about it.
すみません
Thanks.
じゃあ
I'll have that banana and chocolate one then.
了解だ。
Roger. I want to buy crepes, being careful not to let Dara and Yuki see me. Oh my God, they're adorable! Okay, the noise is great, but this is... Okay, I'm not gonna lie, I've been like, some of the thumbnails I take for screenshots for, well, let's say screenshots I take for the thumbnails, sometimes I use them as desktop backgrounds because they're so fucking good. This is another one that's being added to the list. Just saying.
These are so good. I can't believe it.
ですね
Right?
チョコレート
This chocolate has just the right amount of bitterness. And the strawberries are good too.
いいよ
Strawberries good in January? I don't think that's when strawberries grow.
ほらカガリさん
Hey, Kyrie. Say,
I'm sorry. This image to me, it just kind of looks like Mayuri's just sort of like just shoved it in her face. I know she like offered, but it just looks like Mayuri's just sort of rammed it into her face and just be like, you will eat this crepe. Oh God, it's too good.
おいしい
it's good.
何をさせるんですか
Wait, what are you making me do?
I mean, this is still my favorite. I'm not gonna lie. I think what it is, it's like the like happy eyes and the small details of stuff that Kagari's got around her face that looks hilarious to me. But it is a great image. I'm not gonna lie.
え
Oh, come on. You don't need to be embarrassed. We're both
ー
girls.
同士なんだし
Yuri for the win.
それはそうなんですけど
That's true, but...
あ
Oh, Oh, you've got some cream on your cheek. Oh, oops.
マユシーが取って
Mayushi will get it off for you.
大丈夫ですよ
I'm okay. I can do it by myself.
Okrin's. I like it. I just have a great image of Okrin like looking at these two, and then looking over at Daru and Yuki having almost the exact same conversation, and it's just like, yeah, I don't get this dating thing at all. Kagari hurriedly took out a hand mirror and handkerchief out of her pouch and wiped it off.
Oh, Mayushi wanted to do that.
なかったなもうマユリさん
Come on, Mayuri, you can't do that.
どうして
Why?
どうしてって
Why? Because
マユリさんに言われるとなんか
when you say stuff like that, it makes me feel weird.
変な気持ち
Weird.
はい
Yeah,
なぜかマユリさんにすごく
it makes me
甘えたくなっ
really want
ちゃ
to
うん
let
で
you
すよ
spoil me.
おかしいな
It's
私の
strange.
方が
I'm
年
supposed to be older than you.
Kagari's cheeks flushed red as she stared up to into Mayuri's eyes.
それは
That means you love me, right?
マユシーを好きだってことだよね
What?
マユシーも
Mayushi
マ
loves
ユ
you
さんの
too.
こと大好きだよあマユリ
But
さん
Mayuri, I...
あ
No, she doesn't really mean anything by it.
あ気にしない
Don't let it bug you.
そうなんですか
She doesn't.
ねえね
Hey,
え
hey,
にも
give Mayushi a bite too, okay?
あ
Now I have a great image of like Mayuri just leaning over and eating Kagari's. Like Kagari not even offering it up. Mayuri just leans around and just eats it.
ーあ
Yeah, this one's not nearly as cute as the other two for some reason.
ーしょ
Okay,
うがないな
Here, say oh.
あー
Mayuri took a bite of the crepe in Kagari's hand. To someone else's eyes, it must have just looked like two sisters feeding each other crepes. Of course, Mayuri would be the little sister. But it didn't look that way to me. It looked like a little Kagari was blushing and stretching out a hand outward toward her mother. I really did want to get her memories back. I could only imagine what the future was like after World War III occurred. But no matter how bad it got, families must still have gotten together to eat dinner. Maybe this happened in the future too. That would be very happy.
おかりん
Okarin?
Hmm?
どうしたのぼーっと
What's
して
wrong? You're spacing out.
あ
Oh,
あ悪い
sorry.
ちょっと
I was just thinking about something.
おかりんもクレープ
Do you want a crepe too?
のかな今からでも買ってきた
Why
らど
not
うで
get
すか
why not go get one?
大丈夫だよ
I'm fine.
私はさっき
I just ate. And the crepes looked so sweet that I'd lost my appetite.
そうだ
Oh, I know.
じゃあマユ
Mayushi
シ
will give you a bite of hers then.
それなら私のも
You can have one of mine too.
Oh god, no. Stop it. Stop it. This looks like a weird date now. I suddenly found myself with two smiling girls shoving crepes into my face. Stop. Leave it till my darling's embraced before we start doing this shit. We're not doing it in the depressing one. Save it for the dating sim. Come on, stop it. It's embarrassing. Without even thinking, I try to move my chair back, only to get caught on the leg of the table. Oh god.
Okarin!
岡部さん
Okabe!
Ow. The rest of the cafe watched me as I fell flat onto the ground. I ended up attracting a lot of attention. And as a result...
岡部さんじゃないですか
Is that you, Okabe?
ねえ
What?
おーおかりん
Okarin, what are you doing here? They found us. We'd explained to the two of them how we'd found ourselves here.
Jeez, you should have said something. Sorry. We didn't want to interrupt. It's embarrassing to think that you've been watching us this whole time.
It was something like that. Okay, I'm sorry, Daru. Just because I'm here with two girls and you're only here with one. I know that's not what this is about, but... Daru's face was as placid as a sage's. Knowing that we saw him like that, he must have snapped his mind in half. So Yuki, how about it? Do you remember where you heard that song?
I do. It was really recent. I was working at a dessert cooking class, and I'm the teacher's assistant. You know how I love to make snacks, right? I'm still learning, though. Oh, the desserts are really yummy. I see. Let's make some soon, Kagari, okay? Yes, please.
I tried to get the conversation back on track. So, what's the deal with this song in the class?
Oh, right. One of the students in the class is always singing it.
And we just carry on. We just fucking go down the line until we get there.
I don't think she knows she's doing it, but she always looks really happy when she does. I picked it up at some point.
Is that student someone you know? I felt like... Wait, what? Did I read that wrong? Hold on. Is that student someone you know? And then Okabe says someone I know. Which... I'm gonna say that's probably wrong. I'm imagining that's like something Yuki says.
I don't think so. She's an older woman.
We played the game of telephone at this point and ended up with someone who had nothing to do with any of us. Maybe it really was a common song and Kagari just happened to learn it from hearing someone sing it in the future. No, it's too early to assume that. Let's try getting a hold of that student. Yuki, can you contact her for us? I know you can't tell us her private information.
I don't mind. It's a class, sure, but it's not that big of a deal. I know her email. I talk to her all the time.
Yuki took her phone out of her pouch and started to fiddle with it. She seemed to be looking at a list of addresses.
Oh, okay, here we go. This is her.
She turned the phone towards us. Seeing the name of a person we'd never met before wouldn't do us any good, but we looked anyway. I'm concerned as to who this might be, because I have some idea. Doesn't mean I'm not concerned, but I have some idea. Huh?
Huh? Huh? What? The name! That's Okarin's mom!
It's not what I was expecting. There was no doubt about it. That was my mom's name. Well, before we talk to Okabe's mother, I think I'm gonna call this an episode. Maybe we'll find the trace of the song. Who knows? Maybe we'll just die looking for it. know that the two at this point are arguably almost equally as likely, and that's concerning to me. Anyway, thank you all for watching this episode of Steins Gate Zero. If you like the video in any capacity, please feel free to give the video a like down below. Leave a comment on whatever you feel like. And if you want to keep up to date with whenever I post videos, be they of this, the something else I not so subtly hinted to because it's the spooky month that may or may not be coming in the pipeline soon. And the other thing I post these days are Twitch VODs. The most recent one being, not Demon Souls, Dark Souls. I was like, Demon, no, Dragon, no, Dark Souls, that's the one. The one with the dragons. I've been playing a lot of the Dark Souls recently. Although the next stream VOD is not Dark Souls, it's me playing some Crash Bandicoot 4. Game's fucking great, y'all should play it. And, but yeah, as I was saying, if you want to keep up to date with whenever I post videos, feel free to subscribe to the channel. In theory, YouTube sends you alerts as to when I post videos if you do that, but I think you have to press the bell button as well. So, really, all you gotta do is, all pressing the sub button does is you make me feel good about myself, and it's just like a way to know that people like my shit. Other than, you know, also pressing the like button and all that stuff. So, you know how YouTube works. It ain't great, but it's passable these days. Anyway, I've rambled on for long enough, so thank you all for watching. I've been Nix, and I'll see y'all next time. Laters!